It's Mom and Pop Video Shop.
Welcome to the Mom and Pop Video Shop.
I'm Joel.
And I'm Tyson.
And we're fairly confident, even though I have no idea what he's got under his little vest here, Tyson may have already covered this movie.
It just hit me. I'm like 99. We're officially at that age and been doing this channel long enough now that I don't even remember.
Because God knows we couldn't possibly go back through the channel and go, or search, title of movie. Yeah, we did.
I was in a hurry. And this, what this is actually kind of a sign of how often I watch this, because this, if it's been a couple years.
We're going to call this a Mom and Pop Video Shop review revisit.
Here we go.
I have no idea what it is. Let's see if I can guess.
I know we've discussed this.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was like a recommendation at the end.
What year?
But 1997.
97.
Yes. It is a crime thriller horror.
It's not the Danny Boyle movie, is it?
No.
Oh, that was it?
No.
No, it would have been earlier.
Powerhouse cast.
97. Dude, I got.
I'm trying to give you something that won't give it away. You're gonna, you're gonna freak when you see what it is. Maybe the best. Not Bound, right? No, okay. But maybe the best serial killer movie I've ever seen.
7?
Yes.
I don't
Have
think
we
we've
done
ever
7.
Dude, I don't think we've ever done 7.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I think we've talked about it. We have talked about it. I don't think we ever covered. Now I covered it on Retro Movie Geek a long time ago.
Well, look, we're doing the 1997 David Fincher classic 7.
Nice.
Look at that.
And you know what? If we had covered it, I wouldn't care because it's a movie we're talking about multiple times. So I really don't care.
That's
a 10 for me, dude. I'm gonna we don't have to pretend.
This
is one of the snap. That's how much you like it.
Not only that, listen to this. Side A.
Yeah.
Is like the first half of the movie. This is such an old DVD that
was like a laser disc.
You had to flip it.
Holy
halfway through.
Crap.
Look, side A, and there's your chapters, and then side B.
Damn.
So that's how old that. So this is probably worth something now.
It might be actually. Yeah.
This I bought. I want to say from a Mom and Pop Video Shop that was going out of business.
Rocky. You can tell we do these in order.
Probably in like 2001. Maybe.
Wow.
So anyway, I've had this one for a while too.
Wow.
So let's see. This is one of those where it's more than just the movie. The contents of this CD-sized disc includes the widescreen version of the film, multiple languages and subtitles, Joel.
Whoa!
High quality Dolby Digital multi-channel surround sound, background information on the stars.
Nice.
And more. View 7 in the finest quality available for your home theater with the sharpest picture and best sound. Is there even a
synopsis right there?
Brad Pitt of The Devil's Own and Legends of the Fall and Morgan Freeman of Outbreak and The Shawshank Redemption star in this searing psychological thriller about two detectives on the trail of a vicious serial killer who chooses his victims according to the 7 deadly sins. Also features a riveting performance by Gwyneth Paltrow and brilliantly directed by David Fincher of Alien 3 fame, which we've talked about. 7 will knock you out of your seat, according to NBC TV Los Angeles.
Yeah. It's a great movie. I'm not going to front. It's a 10. It's a 5 taper.
It absolutely is for me too.
Yep.
I remember the previews coming out for this and being obsessed with the previews. I did not see this in the theater. Did you see it?
Yes, I did. 1995, baby.
And
you know why? Because I went
95, 97.
Was it? Are you sure it's 97?
I think it's 97.
That was like a through me when you said 97.
Oh, this is 97 New Line Home Video.
Yeah, it's a 95. I think it's a 95.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure. Because I graduated high school in 94. I think I just got out of high school. She, I think, either right after she graduated. Here's why I know it is. Because there's another movie came out right before that called Usual Suspects that did come out in 95.
I think that's right. It's 95. I just had to read the Roman numerals. Well, shit. Danny, don't I feel like an asshole?
It's okay.
So 95.
Yeah. I believe I was the one who said Toy Soldiers was the wrong year, and I got lambasted.
Don't lambast me.
Okay.
I'm sensitive.
He's very sensitive.
Okay, so 95.
95. Point is, what made this movie so awesome, besides it's just a freaking great movie, I had seen, and I'm not going to give anything away, but if you know, you know, I had seen Usual Suspects.
Yes.
A few months before I saw this movie.
Sure.
So when it's revealed in this movie,
I had that same reaction.
I was like, it was like the thing we talked about Usual Suspects as being this amazing theatrical experience because I went in so cold, had no idea the twist and everything happened. And then following it up just a handful of months later with this movie, it was like this 1-2 punch that I can't think of any other cinematic experience I've had between two completely unrelated
Yeah, I
movies
feel
other
that.
than the actors
The
involved.
actor, yeah. So Brad Pitt in this, like, I had a chip on my shoulder about Brad Pitt.
Oh,
because
were
he
you
was-
like such a pretty
he was
boy?
like, and like all the girls,
I did
like,
too.
oh,
I did.
Brad Pitt.
If you
Brad
were
Pitt,
a teen, like if you were like a younger Gen Xer / early
Yeah.
millennial, like in other words, you're a teenage boy when Brad Pitt, Legends of the Fall,
oh yeah,
River Runs
everybody.
Through It,
even
Cutting
Interview
Class.
with the Vampire, Cutting Class. Speaking of Mike
like that,
Tyson,
but Mike Tyson's in Cutting Class.
Mike Tyson's girlfriend was.
Oh, Robin Givens?
Yeah.
Really?
Wasn't she?
I know Jill Sholin and Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
It's the slasher flick, right? Are we talking about the same movie? You're talking about Head of the Class.
I'm talking about Head of the Class.
With Howard Hessman. No, I'm talking about Cutting Class.
Sorry.
The 1989 slasher flick.
Nothing at all to do with Mike
Or 88,
Tyson
maybe 88.
or Robin Givens.
It was or late 80s slasher flick with Brad Pitt, Joe Sholin, and Donovan
man.
Leitch or Leach. Or
I don't like drugs, but the drugs like me.
You've seen Cutting Class, right?
I don't know that I have, man.
Oh, you should. You should. It's fun. It's a cheese. It's kind of like in popcorn, like it's in that
Yeah.
era. And but yeah, all that being said, I completely just derailed your point.
Yeah,
But
you
yes,
done.
Interview with the Vampire. You know the moment I knew that I loved him though? Like I had mad respect for him though? Was I loved him in 7.
12 Monkeys?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fact that a guy that good looking was like, nah, I'm gonna the money maker.
Yeah.
We're gonna jack it up, make that eye go off to the side, and be like, we're all monkeys.
For me,
love it.
for me, it was 7.
He was great.
I
Oh, he
thought,
was
man, this
great
guy
in-
can freaking bring it.
And you know what's funny though? And my earliest memories of him though were actually True Romance. He's a Floyd,
Yeah.
the pot smoker, on the
Which
couch.
I didn't see till much later.
And then
Thelma and Louise.
California,
Oh, with
Juliette Lewis. And see, he was kind of
who's the
David Duchovny.
David Duchovny.
Yeah, and he was jacked up in that too.
Mhm.
But I don't know that I was aware of him being Brad Pitt. I've never seen Thelma and Louise. I
Oh,
know
really?
of it. I know what his
Yeah,
role is in it.
You should watch that.
Yeah, and it was Tony Scott, right?
Yeah.
Who I love. So, but yeah, the Brad Pitt to me is legitimately one of the great. I love him. He's great. He was great. By the way, F1, he's great.
Yeah,
But you saw it?
yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah, Ava wanted to go see it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was great. It was a great
Yeah.
movie. I loved it. But yeah, he's just such a, also like a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's so
Brilliant.
freaking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's like he knew early on. He's like, okay, I can't just be a pretty face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think he's done a brilliant job.
No,
with his
great
career.
actor.
He was great in this. The dynamic between him and
Morgan Freeman.
yes,
Oh my God.
is Gwyneth Paltrow annoys me in this movie, but I think it kind of fits her her character a little bit. It's such a weird, like, there's always the debate of like, what city does this take place in?
I always assumed Chicago.
I always thought Seattle. 'Cause
Okay.
of the rain.
Yeah. I don't
You know
know.
what I
Yeah. No, I can see that.
But isn't that the beauty of it?
Yeah,
It's
you
like
don't know.
have no idea
It's so great.
where the hell this.
and it's so great too because it's dark and
And it's almost like that timeless thing too, because I don't think. Is there any cell phones, or are there any cell phones?
If
in
there
this?
are, it's like on
You know what I mean? It's like one of
it's
those
pre
weird,
that.
timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and it has that noir
Morgan
feeling
Freeman
too.
carries the revolver.
And the way he
still.
dresses with like the trench coat and everything.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
it's
he's
such a weird,
I love
almost
Morgan-
alternate reality kind of just dark in its own.
Yeah, it's so.
in its
And
own
Morgan
place.
Freeman is so perfect in it.
See, but it can't be Chicago and it can't be Seattle because the final scene.
That's true. Like
That's clearly California,
It has to
right?
be California,
Right? That's what it's.
Yeah, it's so great. It's so great because I love that you don't know. You're
Yeah.
right. But I love, and I think that was intentional. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
no,
I've heard
yeah, of
Fincher
course.
say that he did that on purpose. But I feel like Morgan Freeman and that. And I also loved him as Alex Cross in Kiss the Girls.
Yeah.
And was it Long Came a Spider? Was that the other Alex Cross that he was? How many did he do? 2?
I think just 2.
Yeah. But Morgan Freeman to me is like, it's so funny because he always kind of plays these guys that are just, kind of very like, I hate the word gravitas because it gets thrown around so much, but he has this weight to him. But he's like, he's so good at just, like, I can't think of like how many characters he
He's
played.
weird in this though. You remember, like, he's almost like an outcast.
I remember when I first saw it, and I feel like spoiler alert if you haven't seen 7. If you haven't, please stop this recording right now and just, because I'm going to also say something about the very end. You
Right.
need to go watch it without us messing it up for you because it's an amazing movie.
Yes, don't let us spoil this.
Please. But moving forward, spoiler alert. I remember when I first watched it, I wondered if it was him. Like I
As
thought
the killer?
he was the killer.
Yeah.
And there was some argument that like because he was retiring and like maybe
Well, they make some comments like, man,
Yeah.
why you gotta be so dark?
and he was
Like-
the last one
Like you
with
could tell the job was getting
yeah.
to him. You know what I mean?
Sorry, alarm going off because we try to time these till we don't go a gajillion minutes, and then we know with something like this.
Clearly, we're doing a great
Yeah,
job.
really great. My fault. I remember that he was also, I think, the last person with Gwyneth Paltrow's character.
Yes.
It's like, there was like a lot of stuff where you're like, oh shit.
I'm sure it's not on this 1997 like first generation DVD, but
Yeah.
on one of the versions of Seven, where there's some behind the scenes, and they never filmed it, but there were some additional storyboards. Did you hear how one of the potential endings was totally different than this one?
No.
It wasn't Brad Pitt who shoots John Doe. It was Morgan Freeman.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Based on what though?
So he knew that if Brad Pitt shot him, he was gonna basically go to prison, ruin his life.
Yeah.
So because Morgan Freeman was such a cynic throughout the thing and was like this world sucks, this whatever. So he shoots him, and then the last line was supposed to be Brad Pitt going, "What are you doing?" And Morgan Freeman's supposed to say, "I'm retiring."
Okay.
Like that was how that was.
I like
that was storyboarded.
I get
out.
it. I like the real ending better.
Yeah,
Because it feels
of course.
thematically so much better
of
with the
course.
way everything plays out. It feels right. And this is a primo example that when you have a great script, a great director, a great story, it's like you can't allow the fact that, yes, it's a dark ending, but it's so correct. It is like the right. See, people say, "Oh, it should have a happy ending, a dark ending." No. It has to have the right
This is
ending.
a gruesome ass, scary ass movie too.
It is.
The thing is, there's
I would say it's a horror movie. It's a thriller, but it's a horror
They call
movie.
it thriller, but there's no real. I mean, you've got the scene.
Oh, yeah.
You've got a chase between John Doe and
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, right? Which is it's intense, but it's not like your typical thriller where you get it's always like the aftermath. Is where
Yes.
you just get this.
And
like,
that's the other thing is, and the one thing I'll say this movie does,
it's about detectives that work serial crimes,
Yeah.
and the effect that it has.
this
on them, and
movie. So I feel like there was that whole time frame, that early, mid, and late '90s, Copycat, Kiss the Girls. There's a lot of these. It was like we were branching out from
there was
slasher
tension
films.
and there was thriller moments in that, though. This, I don't think you get that with
That's
this.
fair.
This you get, it's more,
It's just like
deeper,
the sense of like, just dread.
yeah,
It's dread.
like how horrible, like the
100%.
7 deadly sins, how horrible humanity can be.
Because you never
know what I mean?
see the actual
acts.
No, you see the aftermath. It's very Friday the 13th that way. Like you see the aftermath, but that's so much worse in a way because especially the part with like the lust one.
Yo, right?
And because the guy's just like,
Yo, how brilliant was
he
this?
made me.
Oh,
Oh my
he's just
god,
losing it, right?
it's so disturbing. It's so
And
good.
do you
though.
remember these two though? How they're and they're behind like the
The
two-way
glass,
and
yeah.
you see them and
And
they're just like,
Oh god, yeah.
you just see them, they're just like, oh.
I've never seen it, and I always wanted
Like,
to.
because
But
they're watching, like they know they can't catch this guy,
Yeah.
but they're just watching this man.
yeah,
Absolutely,
and that's what
his
makes
life
this
is
killer
destroyed. You're
so
watching this
horrible
guy,
because it's about just not just the
Yeah.
people he kills.
and you just see like how like
no.
oh man,
Oh my
it's so
God.
good. This movie is so good.
Dude, it's such a good movie. It's a 5. It's a 10.
Still young enough when this came out. You remember we talked about like I'd mentioned a couple reviews ago.
Yeah.
We did Navy SEALs.
Yes.
And how
Yeah.
So like I instantly went out and like bought the Morgan Freeman like outfit and the
That's
shoulder
awesome.
holster, and I just like went
Oh, I
because
love
I was still at that age where like I played dress up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
That
you were
tells
like
how long I was
24,
when-
25?
Exactly. No, I was probably 15.
I get it. Yeah,
I don't know.
I get it. Yeah.
But
Morgan Freeman is just
the
literally one of
stiletto
dude.
switchblade with the.
I'm trying to think if I ever not liked. I may have not liked a movie he was in, but I don't think I've ever not liked him in a movie. I can't think of one, like legitimately.
Yeah.
I can't think of one movie.
Arlie Ermy is in this.
Oh, that's right.
John C. McGinley is the
I
SWAT officer.
always like it's so good.
Yeah.
I forget how many other great things are about it.
the people.
It's almost like it's too much greatness. It's like it is. Look, if you don't like dark movies, this is not the movie for you. Take a strip.
the opening with the 9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
song
I remember
playing.
how much that bothered me
You know,
at that time. Yeah,
yeah.
there's something that's so gritty.
It's just
You know what is this
yeah.
movie? I think I've talked about before. This, in my opinion, fantastic documentary. If you've never seen it, from the early '90s, like '91, I think, 1991. Fear in the Dark. It's from the BBC. I think this is the one where John Carpenter talks about how certain horror films, because obviously most about horror, and how they walk a line with the audience. And he said, and he's talking about, he wasn't talking about like horror fan audience. He meant audience general. And if you cross that line, you lose them as a filmmaker, especially if you're like what Carpenter was, which is much more of a, he did horror, but he was a mainstream filmmaker in the grand scheme of things. And he was right. He talked about Texas Chainsaw Massacre being one of those movies that for him did that. It perfectly walks a line of just It's going to go too far. It's going to go too far. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. And so as a result, you had this like weirdly cathartic, and it becomes very rewatchable. I think Seven's the same thing.
Yeah.
It walks a line, and it's jacked up. And I'd actually almost argue on some of it's darker than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's when you think about what it's like. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, what that family does, what they're doing, it's messed up. It's gross.
Yeah, but it's
but even the ending, as messed up as it is, it's still weirdly more hopeful than that.
Oh yeah, this is
bleak. And I don't. And it's funny. I don't really like bleak shit, but this does it well.
This is Stephen King's The Mist level.
Yes.
Like, really.
Minus the point where I get annoyed because you spend the entire movie protecting someone, and you're like, "Oh well."
I'm not going to get you. You know what? I'm saying though.
Yeah.
It's not a feel good happy ending.
Yes, 100%.
Which I not to pat myself on my own back, but I've written a story or two in my adult years, and I think even a lot of my stuff is so influenced by this work.
Oh yeah,
like I love bleak endings,
and I don't mind a bleak ending if it's the right ending. It's about the right ending. I don't give a crap what the ending is, as long as it feels right. What I hate, there's a modern movie that came out I saw recently. I won't say it in here because I don't want to spoil it, but there's a key character. Actually, no, I will, because it's not going to say who it was. There's a key character in the latest Jurassic World movie.
Okay.
Should be dead. Like, there's no reason why this character's alive at all. Like, at all. And in the end, they're alive. And you're like, dude, have some balls. It's a freaking Jurassic Park-ish movie. Kill some people. I get it. But like, when characters have plot armor, when you play it safe, I hate that. It just, not that I like that character. I don't necessarily want them to die, but that's the point. That's what makes it impactful, right? Because I don't want them to die. I don't want Brad Pitt's wife. Spoiler alert, we've already established she's spoilery. I don't want anything to happen to her. So when it does, it's extra jacked up, especially the way it does. And the fact that
then you get hit with it, then you get hit with the double punch though of the ending. It's like again, it's about
what's in the box.
It's about how horrible humanity
can be. But it's not, weirdly though, I wouldn't call it. I know.
And you know what? You could almost argue that the person who suffers the most, even at the end of this movie, is Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like Brad Pitt at that point is completely gone off the edge.
Yeah.
Is just.
Well, you know what's weird? I wouldn't. You know what's weird? Would you agree with this?
Morgan Freeman's the one that has to like.
I wouldn't call it nihilistic though. I know that sounds weird. I wouldn't say nihilistic in the sense that I don't think it's like leaning into this idea that humanity is awful, blah blah blah.
No.
This guy is awful, and humanity has the capability of being this awful. But I don't think the message of the movie is people suck. You know what I mean? Like, which I feel like a lot of nihilistic things is what, because the Morgan Freeman character, he tends, I feel like in the end, because you're right, he starts off so cynical. By the end, I don't know that he's cynical as much anymore, as much as he's like, how do I give it? Because almost like cynical, the way he's cynical almost is like an apathetic cynicism. He's not apathetic by the end. He cares about somebody.
This is such a long video, but now we're getting like all kind of philosophical. They're going to play this. They're going to play this video in college classes. I'm telling you right now. You heard it here
to show what not to do on YouTube. This will be in a YouTube video class about how not to make YouTube.
Don't play this in psychology classes. Trust me. So yeah, he starts out all cynical, but then you notice like basically when the third act starts in this movie, it's almost like he gets fascinated. Like he's studying. Like it's like. Now
he's
all
suddenly
this,
pulled.
All this is going to make sense. Like I have
energy,
to, all my career, I've seen all this awful shit, and I never understood it. And now here's somebody that can help me understand this. Like,
and that's why I think you get the impression it could be him because he's so into what the guy's doing. But I think at least this. You know what? Here's the thing.
Whereas Brad Pitt is just your typical.
He's emotional. He's pure emotion. Pure emotion.
Like,
he's pure emotion. Yeah. Pure emotion. He's pure emotion. And I love that in a weird way that the killer in this has a purpose and a point. It's like Thanos, right? It's like, I don't agree with the point. I don't agree with the sort of the summary, the sort of like the way you view.
But you understand he's not a
mindless killer.
He's not a Richard Ramirez.
No, I'm just
Satan, evil for evil.
See, to me, that would be
evil.
Nihilistic. It's just pure, ugliness for its own sake. That's not what this is.
Yeah, like you look at the victim.
It's like Saw. Actually, Saw is a great example, I think. The series of Saw movies, where a character who's the villain, but yet he's not complete. Like, you get the point he's trying to make. Not the best way to make it. I'm not saying it's a horrible way to make your point. But that's what I think makes the best villains, though, right? The best villains are the ones who you can at least see from their point of view why they might believe this. They're actually crazy and they need to be stopped at all costs. But you at least go, okay, I get why you view the world as this thing and you need to feel like you need to teach it a lesson. Probably not the best way to go about doing it. It's a horrible way. But dude, it's such a good movie. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's why I say he's maybe the most tragic character, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
At the end, it's like he didn't get his answers.
And he got
Not only did he not get his answers.
And I think his cynicism at the beginning was him like protecting, because a lot of cops do that. My uncle was a cop for 30 years in St. Pete, homicide and all that. And I think they compartmentalized stuff. It was like military guys, right? You compartmentalize. And so I think he had compartmentalized a lot of that crap so that you just be like, whatever. This case brings him back in. It's like, gives him not hope to that, humanity, but hope to like there's something worth fighting against, worth fighting for. And he brings all of that out. And then in the end,
that's his last line in the movie, right? The world is a good place and worth fighting for. And I agree with the second part. That's his last line.
That's it. And that's why it's not nihilistic. Thank you for reminding me of that. That's why it's not nihilistic. It may not be a great place. It's absolutely worth fighting for. And I love that shit. Dude. So I'm going to just take this so I can watch
We're going to say,
done recording here.
Well, you're going to have to send one of the kiddos up to flip the disc halfway through because it's that freaking old.
Actually, I think I have it here somewhere.
So wow, this turned into a very
actually the longest video we recorded this session,
in-depth,
which I'm okay was worth it. I'm probably going to keep pretty much everything in here.
In-depth discussion.
Yeah, but it was worth it. 7 is worth it.
Obviously, guys, it's a 5 taper. I love this movie.
Duh.
It's fantastic. God, if you have not seen 7, even if you're not a horror. I'm not a horror fan.
Yeah.
If you just want to study in human psychology and
so good. It's just good. My favorite David Fincher film, hands down.
Yeah,
and I love several Fincher films, but that's my favorite
for sure. It's brilliant. So check it out.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments what you think about 7, especially if you haven't seen it and you've gone and watched it and then come back.
Yeah.
I do not have a 7 themed candle
for Phantom Foundry Wax Company. The link in the below. I feel like you should do a series, one for each sin.
Of each sin, the 7. Dude, I could do that.
That would be pretty awesome. I don't want to know what lust would smell like.
I don't know. I come up with something.
I can imagine.
But go check it out.
Yeah, check it out for sure. And I guess that's pretty much it.
And I guess, remember, at the Mom and Pop Video Shop, our love of
Cutting Class, because he needs to watch it.
With Mike Tyson's girlfriend.
No, wrong class.
That's head of the class, of course. It never stops.
Mom and Pop's